Bold to push you around. Better just stay down. I keep it close. Push you around. Better just stay down. It hits the ground. Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Another live show. What's going on, Damien? How's it going? Hello over there. Oh, I can't read that language, but hello, Instagram. What is good? What is good? That's a good question. Just waiting on a puzzle battle over here. Hopefully we'll get one soon. And then we'll jump into the live arena. But I like to start off with a puzzle battle. Warm up the brain. Why not? Hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful day. It's a Tuesday. And yeah, no title Tuesday for me. Uh-oh. Where is the volume at? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, okay, there it is, of course. There it is. And let's start it off. Checkmate. Checkmate, 1, 2. Checkmate and 1. Here we go. Back rank checkmate. Next one up, another back rank checkmate. F2, deadly kiss checkmate pattern. Here we go. Checkmate in 1, 2. How many gems are we destroying today? Not enough, my friend. Here we go. Check, and then this should lead to a mate. Checkmate in 1, 2 with the bishop running back. Queen takes on g6. Is it going to be a mate? Here is remove the defender. We win a piece here. This one right here. Checkmate in 1. This one right here. What is this one? I guess pass pawns must be pushed. I think so, right? And then pawn there. And here we take the rook first, then we win the knight, keep defending the knight there. The queen just looks trapped here, so rook over, queen come on over. This one right here, we're in check, and easy endgames to win, our king and pawn. After that, we just push our passed pawns as soon as possible. Unprotected rook, check, and takes, why not? Here, remove the defender, rook check, then queen takes over here, and that's a free rook Rooney right there. Here we win a piece, but knight takes d5, bishop takes on e7, queen takes g5, just winning another piece. Free queen, thank you. Bro, will you play Akeem again? I hope so. My goal is to hopefully play him in a match. I'm going to be making a match list, and I will share with all of you guys. Queen takes a rook over here. This one right over here in check. What do we play? Just king takes rook, why not? Check and takes, winning a piece. Let's go bishop f3 for a fork over here. Bishop takes. This one over here. Free rook. Don't forget, bishops can move backwards, guys. Queen takes queen for free. Let's checkmate on g7 there. What's this one? Rook takes on h4, check, and then we mate on h8. This one right here. Rook takes knight. Or knight e2 check, I think, is actually the move there. And let's take here on c5. I think this is the right way to play. And we just got to trade there. We're just going to be up the exchange. What's this one? Rook to d2 check. Nice tempo, because if they take, let's take this queen. And is the queen trapped here? I think she is. So we just take, and at the end we win the knight here too. Look at this nice move. Check and takes. And this one right here. Just knight takes rook. I don't see why not. Knight check here. Oh, I think we actually have a mate here, guys. That is beautiful. Always checkmate, eh? Knight takes h7 is a move. Queen takes on e6 check is a move. Knight f7 check. Queen takes. Back rank checkmating idea. What's this one? Queen b5 check? I don't know this one. Someone tell me. Queen b5 check. Yeah, I did not know that one. Queen g2 check. Check and then mate. This one right here. I think we're supposed to... Oh, wow. We only won by 1 there. But we didn't miss any. What's going on, Shub-a-lub? All right, let me go ahead and open up my... There you are, my tickety-tocketers. How's it going, guys? Sorry, I didn't mean to not talk to you. Oh, my God. That game against Zod was so infuriating for me. Not that I lost. I really don't mind losing. It was just that my bishop... I trapped my own bishop in that game, bro. And that was just so frustrating. Don't worry. Zod said he wants to play me a match, so I sent a DM to him. Hopefully he'll get back to us, but hopefully we should be getting a match versus against Zod, and hopefully some of the other guys too. Oh, yes, it won't be visible, sorry. Let's go ahead and jump into the tournament. And, yeah, we're going to go and do an arena tournament. So let's get to it, guys. Yes, they do move backwards, too. Don't forget, guys. Your pieces move backwards. The only piece you cannot move backwards is your pawn. Good job. I heard you in the back over there. What's going on, Zenith? Thank you so much for the follow, Maze. I saw you beat I Am Rafael after he beat 3 GMs. Well, dude, well, he's doing better than me. Yeah, actually, I wanted to send him a match request also. Like I said, my new thing is going to be sending match requests to people or other streamers. And then hopefully, I would even like to do a fun little interview with them too, because we don't actually get a. I mean, for me, I don't know if I don't really get to hear them talk too much about other things. I mean, most likely we'll talk about chess, but you know, just how they're doing and what's going on in their lives right now, and you know, just a fun little stream, at least to me. Starts in 53 minutes. Let's go ahead and jump into a 3-minute arena, one that started at 2 p.m. And guys, if you have an opening you'd like me to play, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to try and play it for you. Boom. What rapid elo do you have? I really don't play rapid elo. What about Shams, UK streamer? Yes, Shams is on the list. Actually, I have the list over here, guys. Do you want to see the list real quick? Here's the list. It's not based off of like rating. It's not based off of anything other than, well, I just want to play these guys. Oh, you can't really see the list. Let me see if I can. This is the list I made of people that I would like to challenge. Let's go over here. Copy. Oh, of course, I did paste. Hopefully it doesn't. Sorry, my computer's lagging a little bit. Let's go back here. Okay, there we go. This is my list. And hopefully I can get to play these guys. Oh, maybe over here. Perfect. Now you can see the list. Yeah, Cyber Chess, Tactical Cabal I've already played. Blunderman I played, but I would play him again. Summer, Maddie plays chess, Simply Davina, King NB Chess, Red Gambit, Rachel, Witty Alien. I was thinking to try to make this more equal, like if my rating's a little too high for them, maybe either I could do a time odds or add a piece odds to make it fun. Obviously, Witty Alien, I'll be giving him a queen. Just kidding, Witty. Just kidding. Witty's obviously a very strong player. Oh, this is a fun one. Peter G. I want to challenge him. For those of you guys who don't know, he's the owner of the Charlotte Chess Club, Northside Chess Club. So I thought it'd be fun for the Complete Chess Club to challenge Peter, the Chess Club. Blood Queen. I saw her on Instagram. Hannah Sace. Matt Henderson, because, you know, I thought that would be great. Gotham, you know, he's kind of lower rated. I think he's only like 3,000, but I thought we could play a match too if he wants to. You know, Goofy Chess, Happy Chess, Shams is on the list. Witty is so good that I put him on here twice, apparently. Learning with Unk, I've already played. Anna Cramling, The Chess Nerd, Eric Rosen, River John, Alpha Woman. I have a list, you must say, that I want to challenge everybody. Is your name Meatloaf? No, it's Jesse Loaf. Jesse Loaf. So this is my short list where I'll be adding on more people to the list. Don't forget your coffee. Unfortunately, I've already had my coffee for the day, guys. So this is as excited as I'm going to be. As excited as it's going to be. My USCF is 2200. I'm a floor master, meaning I'm literally at the bottom. My rating cannot move anymore. All right, I've showed you my list. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's have some fun. So you're scared of bullet chess. See, this is true. I am scared about bullet chess, guys. I'm not very good at bullet. Remember, guys, if you have an opening you want me to play, let's go ahead and do it. Let's have some fun. Here we go. Godstein. Well, you guys will have to talk to him. I did invite him to a match. He said no, so... yeah, I guess he doesn't want to do it. Yeah, no, General Zod, I jumped into his DMs. Hopefully he'll respond. I said, hey, I heard you wanted to play a match, so hopefully he'll respond to me. As of right now, he hasn't responded, but I actually don't know who, yeah, no, Zod is on the list, guys. I'll add his name on there. But, yeah, okay, let me go back and add it for you guys right now, okay? General Zod. And then if you guys know anybody else I should be adding to this list, again, I don't really care about the rating. It should be a fun thing. Ah, they played C6, the Caro can't. Yo, what's up, George? D4, let's do it. Yeah, I don't really care if I win or lose it. I just want to have some fun. Because girls just want to have fun. Here we go, pawn to F3. We get what's called my fantasy variation. Here we go. You need to try to. You need the community to buy a stream PC. I really do. That would be very nice if you guys could buy me a streaming PC because this is not going as well as I'd like it to go. Lamb Sinister, is that actually a streamer? Is that actually a streamer? Does Hanging Pawns, does he play like online chess? I don't even know. I know he's a popular one. All right, E6 here, pawn to C3. We're gonna get my coveted, my coveted pawn structure over here. Knight to D2, castling kingside here is gonna open up the F file here, and we're gonna be happy with an attack. Let's go. He's a 2200. Sure, I'll add him to the list. Let me add him to the list. Let me see. Lamb and Sinister. Where does he stream at? Is he a streamer or is he a is he a streamer or is he like a content creator? Like where is he on? High variance. Okay, I thought high variance. Okay. High variance. There you go. High variance. He's on the list. I've got a list, guys. I've got a list. Let's go pawn to E5, attacking the knight. And queen to E4 is the move to put pressure on H7 here. Remember, H7 is our big weakness. Give me fuel, give me 5, give me that which I desire. Hey, what's going on? I got a good list here. Of course, you got to have your list, bro. If you don't have your list, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The idea is now the dark square is going to be weak around this king. Let's go knight to E4, bishop to H6. Yeah, I'll be curious to see. I dropped the exchange. That's okay. I'll be curious to see who we're going to be able to play and, who we're not going to be able to play. Knight G3, bishop to H6. Akeem. Is Akeem's on the list, right? Chess with Akeem's on here? Did I not put him on? Okay, I'll put him on here. Chess with Akeem. My go-to match would be a fun match of, like, me, Akeem, who else? Queen takes on E6 check here. Me, Akeem, Witty, and who was the last one? I think we're all really close to our ratings. Zod. I thought that would be a really nice foursome right there. Like I said, I'm not really too worried about winning the matches. I really would like to talk to the guys and also just play some fun casual chess games. I think it'd be fun for the community. I need to add Real Black Queen to the list. Actually, that would be a lot of fun. She's a very strong new player here. Funny enough, they saw the H6 check, so they played G5 here, and they opened it up for a check mate. So there we go, guys. But I have my list, okay? I've got the list. Thank you for the follow. Knife, thank you for the follow. Tipsy. High variance, yes. I'll reach out to him. I don't know who that is, but I'll reach out to him. I'm just so excited about my new goals. I'm a very goal-oriented person, so just having a list of people that I'm going to try to contact and play against is going to be fun. Here we go, E4. Let's go ahead and go for a Scandinavian. Scat. Pawn to D5. Queen takes on D5 here. Oh, by the way, you better ask me for your openings now because the next arena I'm playing in is going to be a Trompowsky tournament. So it's only going to be Trompowsky from the white and the black side here, guys. C4 is interesting. I don't know this move. What's going on, Edwin? Let's go queen to A5 here. He streams daily, and he is one of the faves. He averages like 21. Yeah, sure. I'll play him. Like I said, I want to do this for fun. I want this to be a fun little thing. I get to meet new people. I love meeting people. Right meow. Put me on that list, right meow. One of my favorite streamers is on. We got Tucker Chess over here. I can already hear it. He says he would like me to play a Danish Gambit. There you go. What's going on, ugly boy? Again, guys, that's his name, okay? I don't go out of my way to be mean to people. Are you working on becoming a grandmaster? Also, can you play the Caro can? Yes, no. I will play the Caro, but I will not try to become a grandmaster. I'm not cool enough. I'm not cool enough. Bishop to D2 here. Not a bad move. You can see that there's discoveries right here. I'm going to go ahead and play it simple and play queen to C5, just jumping out the way. This D3 pawn is a backwards pawn, so we'll try to put pressure on it next. Putting pressure on me again. Let's just play queen E7, queen E6. This is very bad. I just missed a checkmate. Thank you so much for seeing that. And also explaining it to me. Let's play E4. This looks like a good move. We're putting pressure along the D file here. And, this is interesting. Knight takes D4. Bishop takes. Am I just winning a piece or a pawn here? Let's go bishop takes real quick, attacking the queen. I think we should be at least winning a pawn here. Oh, maybe not. Knight takes d4. Maybe just a pawn here. I don't know. Knight takes d4. Pawn to c5. Rook takes d3. Yeah, let's just play pawn c5 here. Let's get too aggressive. You was GM. I am never GM. Never going to be a GM. Let's go pawn a6, attacking the knight. And then we'll play rook takes d3. Funny enough, I think knight b3 would have been a good move here. So rook takes here. We just won a pawn, and we're attacking the queen. Queen to d7 here. And we got to be careful with the... Yeah, see, that's already a very nice move. Dang it. I guess we didn't win a pawn, guys. I guess we didn't. Let's play bishop e7. They'll take, I'll take. And then maybe bishop to d4 here is going to be our best move. Bishop to d4. Oh, bishop d4 does not work. I thought tactically I had an idea of playing bishop takes, but the knight takes back, attacking, defending. Do I just play rook e8 here? Rook to d8. Oh, gosh. Am I in some trouble here? I think I am, guys. Let's just play queen to d4 and just defend. I'm going to have to take back with the g-pawn here, which is not a move I like. How long would you have to train to become a GM? That's a great question. I don't think I'm that strong of a player, so I guess, I don't know, 20 years? Hello from Sweden. Hey, how's it going, Swedish? Thank you for enjoying the channel. I'm happy that you like to watch me play chess. I'm very happy to hear that. Not sure if you have Alien Chess. Don't know if she still streams anymore, though. I don't know her. Where does she stream on? There's just so many people. Hey, man. Hey, how's it going? You're the man, Jesse. Love your content. Well, thank you so much, Alpha Male. Thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and trade down. Not typically a move I like. And in this position, it's not going to be any better here, too. Because my pawn structure is so messed up here. Hopefully, I get to play king to d7 next. If not, yeah, king to d7 here. Pawn structure's messed up. We didn't get anything out the opening. So let's try to make some magic here, guys. Taking here would be very nice for me. Because now I have created not a pass pawn, but a, what is this? A candidate pass pawn. Let's go c4. And to be honest, I'm not too sure if I should just play for the draw here. I kind of feel like pawn takes c4 would go for the win. But the problem is the king is so close right now, I don't think it'd be good for me. Maybe king e6 here. Okay. b4. b4. I don't know. Let's just play king c6 here. I don't know. This is a very tricky position. I should not be trying to play for a win because of this messed up pawn structure here. Okay, let's go f5 here. Maybe h5, h4 in the future. Yeah, rook there. Rook takes a2. Okay, so we should be able to pull this off for a draw now, which I will be happy with the draw. Let's go rook takes. King e6. Awesome, attacking the rook. The rook will check. I'll go king to f6 now. Again, be happy with the draw, guys. Don't push for too much. I have to worry about the time, too, because I could definitely get flagged here. Rook over here. Let's see what he plays. Okay, he does play there. f6 is a bad move. h6 is a decent move. Okay. Let's go ahead and, oof, just bring king back, I guess. My car. All right, rook back, rook check. I got 10 seconds here. I got to play fast. But theoretically, this should be a draw. But, oof, I hate to say theoretically. I'm sure he's going to try to run around. We'll go the rook checks. And rook over to a6 here, too. Probably is going to be the move. So you can play h6. If pawn goes to f5, this is actually not a bad try. Okay, h6 here, perfect. Rook takes on h6 check here. All right, pawn takes. Rook to b6 here, and this should be an easy enough draw. But like I said, I'm probably going to get flagged now, unfortunately. No! I don't want to get flagged. Okay, rook over here, rook over there. Rook over here, rook over there. King back. King over, king over. Won't you come on over? King over here, rook here. Pawn, oops. Pawn takes. Ah! Dang it. Yeah, sorry. Got a little too low on time there, guys. Do you say no to GM because it would take a lot of time? Yeah, that's basic. I mean, I don't even know if I'm really that strong enough to make GM, guys. I really appreciate how much you think how strong I am, but I really don't know if I'm even that strong enough to get it. Well played by the 1800. Yeah, no, the 1800 played very, very well there. He's a very good flagger. He's very good at flagging. Oh, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Pawn to d4. Let's go ahead and play for a London system here. Knight to f3. Here they're playing some nonsense. Bishop to f4. Can they play me? No, right now I'm not playing anybody over here. I'm just playing in the arena tournament. Let's go c4 and knight to c3. In that kind of position, to get a draw, all you got to do is just kind of move your pieces back and forth. We'd have to wait to the 50 move rule, unfortunately. So, yeah. Well, I appreciate that, but a longer time control will not be as easy. All right, bishop takes, maybe queen check, and then queen takes on c4. So they did this weird little h-pawn move. The good thing about this is that they wasted time when they could have been developing pieces. Already, I have a strong idea here. I can queen sack and then play knight g5. Oh my gosh, okay. Rook takes on f3. Looks like they're just playing silly chess now. Well, I guess they kind of started off on it already, right? Let's go rook to e1. And do you or did you ever get uncomfortable when the opponent plays nonsense openings, random pawn moves? I would. That's actually a great question. Thank you for the follow, Navy Lade. But a lot of times when I was a younger chess player, if you will, this would really bother me because I didn't know how to refute it. These days, I have a very good idea what I should be doing in the opening if they don't follow the rules. So I know how to take advantage of these weak moves. So yes, and even, you know what, sometimes still... it can be bothersome, I guess, especially against strong opponents. Castles is good. We're going to go ahead and bring our bishop back to g3. The bishop's very strong now, and, well, the king is kind of looking really weird here, huh? Love your energy. Well, thank you so much. I work on my energy. Let's go pawn to d5 and try to open up this game. Ooh, queen takes f7 was an easy move, and I didn't play it. It was an easy move, and I didn't play it. Let's go d6 here, and let's see what they play. Pawn takes here is interesting. Let's go rook e3. The idea is hopefully to try to slide this rook over and attack over here on the queen side. Thank you for the follow, Oliver. Thank you for the follow, period. Knight b5 I kind of like here. Oh, you know what? Knight e4 I think is the move. Knight h5 is supposed to trade off here, which is not bad for them. H takes g3. We're going to go ahead and say that they're going to do that. But now the rook's going to be able to slide over and hopefully make some decent threats. Ooh, so they are targeting this pawn right here. Let's just play knight to g5 real quick, right? e6 pawn is weak. Oh, perfect, they did there. Knight f7 is a good annoying move. f4 is a good annoying move. Which annoying move should I choose, though? So many annoying moves here. Let's go queen to e6, putting pressure on e5, defending, and even threatening on g6 over here. How do you get past 400? As I usually recommend, guys, if you're below 1800, you should be studying your tactics. If you're not higher level tactics than me, then you're not doing it correctly. Yeah, here we're just grabbing free pawns, and these guys are falling. We'll most likely win another pawn or two, and then we'll have a pass pawn, and we'll just push this guy forward. Pawn takes over here. Why not? And then queen takes on f4. We've got some ugly double pass pawns here, but, you know, like most things in life, they can grow, and they're going to get prettier. How do you contact me? Just send me a message. You can send it through email, or on any of the social medias. Queen a5 attacks the pawn here on a2. Simple chess. King just goes to b1. Remember, we try not to move pawns in front of the king if we don't have to. Queen e4, threatening queen e8, checkmating ideas. Actually, queen c6, checkmating ideas. Maybe is still, though. This is, okay, sure. Thank you for the follow, Ilusio. Are you good? Are you good, Frank? Are you good, bro? Let's play f4. And let's start pushing these ugly pawns forward here. Boogly boogly ba yorarara funk song. Okay, well, thank you for sharing that. F5 here. Let's keep pushing our pawns. Queen e7, a double attacking the knight and the rook. And we're going to start pushing the pawn forward even more. Why not take with the f pawn? Maybe I should have taken with the f pawn. Good point. Good point. King over here for no good reason. Let's just take the knight. Funny enough, the rook was already protected by this guy, so all they had to do was move the knight. Queen a4 makes a simple threat to attack our rook. Hopefully I'll miss it. Queen e6 check first. And then rook to c1 here, attacking the pawn. Remember, the queen cannot checkmate by herself, so she'll always need help. In this case, we're going to be using our rooks. Our rookity-rookities. Let's go rook takes on c5. Oh, no, actually, that's not such a good move. Let's play b3 real quick. If rook takes on c5, they had, like, queen check here when queen and rook takes and stuff, so. No need to do that. Rook e5. Oh, let's go queen d5 check and put pressure over here. Maybe even rook e7 next, because b7 will become weak. Perfecto. Rook takes c5. Queen check here. Rook back to c1. Queen takes on f2. And queen c6 should lead to a mate, right? Queen c6 check, and then rook c5 is a check and a mate. All right, guys, I should be playing with the black pieces next. Let me know. What am I supposed to play? Remember, I need one against e4. I need one against d4 openings. Yeah, there we go. Can anyone get a game in? Well, I'm just playing a public arena. What to study above 1800 if not tactics? Usually above 1800, you need to start working more on technique. Maybe your opening, middle game, or end game. You'll either have to find this out yourself or work with a coach or another learned player that can help pinpoint your mistakes, because that's mostly likely where it's at. So yeah, Stafford Gambit or England, American opening. What's the American opening? Benoni, King's Indian. Oh my gosh, you guys have so many good ideas. Thank you for the follow, Zach. Thank you for the follow, Slaya. Oh yeah, Caro. Somebody had mentioned the Caro earlier, so if I do get to play against white, I'll play that one. Oh, the Philidor defense would have been fun, because I don't get to play against that too often. All right, let's see if we get e4, but someone asked for the Caro first. We was reading for about an hour. We're playing against Derek Slater over here. It's Roy Jr. Thank you for the follow, and Ardian. He missed mate in one. This guy. No one's good at chess these days. What can you say? So he went d4, and against d4, someone asked for the King's Indian defense, so let's do that. Let's go knight to f6, guys. And d6, g6, and now we got the King's Indian defense. This is known as the Indian right here. He's inside of his little hut, and he's shooting his arrows out. And this is called the Samish variation. The idea is to play bishop e3, queen to d2, and go for a quick attack. First things first, let's go ahead and castle. And then we're going to play pawn to c5. I know it looks insane. And you can see these guys are already used to this. But c5 is actually the move there. After pawn takes, the theory gets a little weird there. Let's go e6 with pawn takes on d5 next. The idea here is simple. We need to open up the game and attack this king. Okay. a6 to play b5. Any good chess player will play pawn to a4 without thinking too hard. We got a good chess player here, guys. Watch out. h5, h4, h3 is typically the plan here. Let's go ahead and play knight to d7, knight to e5, pawn to h4, pawn to h3. It looks like this person knows how to play this opening very well. Scary when you see a 1600 doing this. Scary. Especially when they're up on time against me. Dear Lord. For all that I said. Queen c7. They are so used to this h4 plan, I had a feeling I shouldn't do it. Let's go c4, and the idea is to play pawn to b5. And maybe knight to e5 here. You have to be careful because the c4 pawn can become a weakness. My feelings like I had none, and ripped them away. La 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 la. Trust. Thank you so much for the gifts. Can you play the... If you give me money, I will play the opening. It's guaranteed. Pawn takes on b3. Queen to b3. And maybe bishop d7's our move here. Maybe b5's our move here right away. The only thing I'm afraid of if I play bishop d7 is bishop b6. I'm afraid, okay, guys? Queen to e7 here. Yes, he gave me money, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do this opening. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6. Yes, I will play the Scotch Gambit next if I get when I get white. Sorry, guys. You jump to the head of the list when you give me money. Thank you for the follow, Ryan. a5 is a very good move. As you can see, it stops my b5 idea. Knight to d7, knight to c5 here, and maybe b5 here now, too. He might be cheating Instagram. He might be cheating Instagram. He might be cheating Instagram. Thoughts on trading a knight for bishop? No, not really. Not too many thoughts on that. Knight c5. Pawn takes over here. e4, e5, knight c6, d4. I assume you already know it. This Scotch Gambit. I've heard of this opening before. I'm going to bring this knight back to d7 here. Just to overprotect here, just in case. As you can see here, this is not a great position for me. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but this is not a great position. Hey, what's going on? Toss GD. Knight a4, interesting move. I want to play b5 here. So do I just do it? Knight takes first. Queen takes. Money. Actually, we'll do knight takes and then we'll play b5 here right away. Here we go. b5. I got to try to do something around here. I can't just sit around and die. I need to try to break out. I want to be free. Oh, the modern defense. Okay, okay, Instagram. I see where you guys are at. played before the Polish in white games. There's a friend I had who played this. I don't really know the Polish too well. Let's go knight c5 here. Interesting idea. Oh, interesting. They didn't take. I do an interesting move. They do an interesting move. To take looks like a mistake. I want to be a rock star. Knight takes e4 is kind of a move I want to play. Let's go knight to a4 and keep it interesting. Keeping the pieces on the board. Bishop to d4. And this bishop is still so terrible. Let's just play bishop b7. King takes. And then we'll try to bring our rook over to c-file here. Let's see, yeah. Look at its history, bishop. Uh-oh, Asteria, thank you so much for the gift. He's already getting cheating accusations. I don't think he's cheating. If anything, I would just say he's smurfing. He's just playing really well for his rating. Nothing about his play has given me the cheater vibes, at least. Let's go bishop takes in check. Queen to d8. Simple idea. I want to take on a5 next. Maybe rook e7, rook c7 here. It's going well. It's going well, Asteria. Thank you for the follow, North Star. Let's go rook e7. Again, the idea was to play rook c7 here, try to take the open file. This is the good and bad thing about the opening. The Benoni can be very aggressive, but if your opponent plays very solid, shall we say, there's not too much to do. And that's what's happening right here. Pawn takes. Oh, I did miss that. Bishop back, bishop to d7. Yeah, I have to wait around. I just gotta wait. Queen back to b8. Of course, I don't want to trade. This would give him a pass pawn. Oh my gosh. Okay, queen b7 here. If you want to trade, we can trade. It's insane that he's trying to trade here because trading down would only lead to a loss, right? He's just going to lose on time now. Let's go bishop b7. Bishop c8. Bishop takes. King up. And king over. King takes. Yeah, sorry, Derek. Yeah, it took a long time for him to play the game so solid. And I didn't get any attacking chances, so there wasn't really anything I could do. At least nothing I could see, at least. Okay, on to the next one. That was a very bad King's Indian that turned into like a... I forget what this pawn structure is called. It might just be like a regular King's Indian pawn structure, but there's just so many of them. There's so many of them. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and take that centaur. What did someone ask for? Oh, someone paid me to play the Scotch Gambit. So let's do that. Oh, well, I tried. Okay, I tried e4. They went c5. Let's go for a different gambit. d4. And we might get ourselves a Smith Mora. Free Poon. Ah, they declined. Don't worry, guys. When they do this decline version, we're going to turn this into what's called a Marazzi bind. And this is a very strong way to play against Sicilian, which is what they are playing. Let's go knight to f3. And then only after like 7 moves, then will be a G and take on D treaty. Thoughts on trading the knight for the bishop? An Italian? Not my favorite, but I can do it. I like to play h3 here to stop the bishop trade here. Another Turkish guy. Let's go rook e1. The bishop will go to g5, queen to d2. Rook goes to c1, b3, and this is, again, like a Marazzi bind. What do you think of the Alien Gambit? It looks like a lot of fun. I want to get a lesson from Witty Alien on how to play it. I think, actually, I get free, what's it called? Chessable courses. I need to look into that. Hi, thanks for the game. I was not cheating. I'm an overtired expert. Yeah, I didn't think you were cheating either. You just played a very good game. Yep, you played very well, man. I could definitely see that. I was like, I don't think he's cheating. He's just playing really good theory, and he knows what he's doing. Unfortunately, it was the time issue for you. But yeah, thank you for the game. You don't have to try again. We tried to get the Scotch once. I will play subs, yes. If you're a sub a paid sub, okay, not just a regular sub, paid subs, I will play games against you. Because like most things in life, if you give me money, I'll do things. Queen to d2. h6 is interesting. We're in the Marazzi bind kind of structure with pawn to b3 next. Thank you. Oh yeah, Javier Lever. Thank you. b3. Now everything's protected. Now we're going to look about trying to make progress in the position. Finally, we'll try to do something here. Bishop's kind of putting pressure on the knight. Let's bring the bishop back to b1, since a lot of times the knight will jump to c5 here, which is not bad. It's just something that just happens. They did open up the bishop to attack the knight. Here, going into endgame is not terrible for us. So let's just, we can offer it. This is called the Marazzi hop. The knight jumps to d5 here. Notice that my knight is protecting the queen, so if they trade, it's okay. And the hope here is that this knight is so strong that if they take, we're going to take back with either the C or the E pawn. So either we'll get the C pawn, open C file to create counterplay. My preferred way is to play pawn takes here because this will open up the E file. And then as you can see here, this is a backwards pawn and open file here. Okay, they played G5 there. Sure, why not? Bishop back to G3. And we also will get the bishop paired here too, since they're going to have to give up this bishop to get rid of this knight. But this is obviously a king's knight. He is beautiful. Real Black Queen is a paid sub, so I will play you if you'd like to play. Let's see, what do I do now? Knight to E5 got played. They're not trying to be nice to me. Let's go knight to F1 E3. And you can see there's two juicy squares here. The knight can jump to this great square on F5. This square looks amazing. I think the bishop's going to have to take there at this point. You can add me on chess.com, please. You're more than welcome to send me a friend request. I will say yes. I say yes to friendships. Paid friendships are the best, though. All right, here we go. Knight to E3. Maybe knight to F5 next. Yeah, this looks good to me. Hey, how's it going, Osvi? So here was an interesting move. Bishop E5 to trade this guy off. I'm going to just play knight to F5 here. I don't want to take. I actually would love if they take here. Although the E5 square is weak, it's already weak. But after pawn takes, at least they can't get this G3 square. Knight takes on H6 check is an idea. E7 is a good idea. I mean, look at these knights. They're just too beautiful, guys. They're just too beautiful. F6 is an idea. Let's go bishop E4. This is... Oh, I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do here. I kind of want to play F6 here, but that kind of seems like the wrong move, right? Let's play rook F1 to play F6. And okay, so now that they played this, now this square is weak. So let's go ahead and play rook to D1 and bishop to E4. This one pawn is doing a great job over here. We're going to have to push queenside now. Uh-oh, but they're getting low on time. They are getting low on time. Bishop E4. I'm expecting knight to C5 ideas. Oh, they just went ahead and played it themselves. Pawn takes. Knight C7 is a really nice move, attacking the rook and then attacking the pawn. So that should be good enough, right? Also, we have knight E6 here, check. Oh, interesting, knight C5. Knight just takes, right? I just take the rook, and we're just up the exchange for no good reason. This bishop's also very good here, too. I was going to say, I hope they don't blunder this, but yeah, bishops move diagonally, so the bishop just takes. The idea is to play A4 and get another passed pawn. Oh my god, this guy. Oh my god. Don't just say stuff. Drop the username and chat me, bro. Dude, here we go. What's going on? Learning with Unk. Oh, is Learning with Unk in here? Hey, what's going on? How is chess treating you, Jesse? As usual, she's a mean mistress. She's nice to me some days, and then she doesn't call me back the next. You know what I mean? She's nice, and then she doesn't call me back. Thank you for the follow, T-Law. Bro thinks he's Hikaru. No, bro thinks he's Jesse. Hey, what's going on? Oh, one of my students, Happy Atrociites. I don't know who that is. E4. What was I supposed to play against E4, guys? Someone mentioned a Philidor that I remember. Let's go in and play pawn to D6. Thank you for the follow, David. My son's name is Jesse. Oh, well, that's a... I like to say you have good style. I'm playing against the Alien Gambit. Let's go knight F6. Another Turkish kid over here. G6, bishop G7. White Hikaru. Well, thank you so much. I'm Mexican, but sure. It's a compliment. Castles. And here, the idea is to play against the center, guys. But first, I want to play pawn H6 here, see what this bishop's up to. Ah, it's Kritik. How's it going, dude? How's it going? You need to be in school, bro. You gotta go back into school. E5 is a move. Knight G4. Actually, Knight G4 is our move. In this kind of game, you either go for C5 or E5. It's very similar to a King's Indian defense. Oh, perfect. Knight takes E3 here is awesome. The dark squares are so important here. Black is already strategically better in this position. Anytime that you fee and kettle, this bishop becomes stronger. Let's go to play Knight C6, putting pressure on D4 yet again. Can you try the Caro? Oh, was I supposed to play the Caro, dude? I'm so sorry. I was supposed to play the Caro. I forgot. I'm old. Dang it, that's what old people do. They forget. And I forgot. Bishop takes. It's summer. Go to summer school, bro. You got to get ahead. You got to get ahead. You got to get a job. You got to start working. You got to make money. And then, have a wife and kids. And then, replenish the economy. You got to do it, bro. It's not just for you. Let's go b5. Threatening to trap this bishop with pawn to c4. Are you playing viewers? I am not, Thomas. I am not. I'm just playing the public arena, which you're more than welcome to join into. And then there's chances that we might play. Let's go b4. Look at this terrible looking bishop here, guys. This is my pride and joy of how bad. I am 12. Yes, you need to start thinking about marriage and having kids. And that means you got to get a good job and you got to be able to support them. You're 12, bro. You're practically a man. Get to it. Come on, bro. Let's go rook a2. We have the control of the open file here. Thank you for the follow, boo. Don't enjoy your childhood. Exactly. Happiness is for those that are not grinding. Oh, I need to do a grinding stream. What are those guys called? Those losers, the ones that are always talking about you got to keep grinding and you got to get to your next level. I need to do a stream like that. G5 here. This is just a fork-a-rooney, right? This is just a fork-a-rooney. Attacking the queen, attacking the knight. My king does get a little bit scary here, though. Pawn takes. Now be careful because this one could be a check next. So let's add this check in real quick. E5. The idea is to try and open up the queen here. Okay, F5. This works out beautifully for me because now I don't have to worry about the rook in the game at all, and the bishops moved out. So yeah, they were supposed to en passant here or take on e5 here. You should. I'm working on my different characters, guys. My different characters. Bobby Fischer or Michael Tal? That's a great question. It really depends on my mood. Who do I like more? Gosh, they're both such amazing players. Personality-wise, I would love to be like Tal. I heard he was like a ladies' man, be drinking, smoking. Like, he's a very cool guy. Fischer, no, I don't think anybody would want to hang out with Fischer. But who do I like to play like? Who's my favorite player? I guess I'll go with Fischer. I guess I like a more universal style. Bishop takes the rook. Yeah, that is a move. I guess I'll do that. Rook takes, and then rook takes over here. And the rook can even take back here, guys, because, well, this is checkmate on g2. Motivational losers. Yeah, I love those guys. You got to keep grinding, bro. What time do you wake up at? You wake up at 4 a.m.? Dude, I already, at 2 a.m., have gone jogging for 3 miles, already done all my reps. Yeah, dude, you need to get up sooner, okay? In fact, I don't even sleep. Sleeping is a waste of time, bro. It's a waste of time when you could be out there grinding and doing chess puzzles, bro. Grind, bro. Okay, queen e3 check, and then we'll have a mate on d2 or f2. Actually, we can even go to e2 here if the bishop comes backwards. So, here we go. Yeah, I should do a mansplainer a mansplainer content. That would be awesome. Oh my gosh, I'll get so many great messages after that. Oh, thank you for the follow, Rage Bait. It's a red pill. Oh no, I would never do the red pill stuff. I mean, that's pretty close to that stuff though, right? Like the red pill thing. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even pretend to do that. My wife would be too upset. Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't even pretend to do that one. Let's take on Spain. D4. I did the King's Indian, so this time let's go ahead and try to do the Queen's Indian. So we're gonna go knight to f6 here, and then I think is it b6 right away? Okay, they did the London system, so I think if we do b6, this is like a Queen's Indian. D6. G6, actually knight to d7 here. The idea here is to play pawn to e5, but it's going to take us some time, okay, guys? Let's go pawn to e6, bishop e7, and we're going to slow roll this, but we should be able to get e5 here. Notice this idea. We're going to castle, rook goes to e8, bishop goes to f8. Perfect, we can play e5 already. This is going to get us our equality. Bishop back to f8. The bishop's not bad. This is looking good. The pawn structure is good. Oh! Let's expand, guys. Let's expand. E4, D5, C6. Perfect. I'm going to play A6 here, which looks like a weird move. But one of the problems I had here is that after pawn takes, the knight could have jumped to B5 here with D6 and C7. So there's no more knight to B5, and this knight is now marooned over there. Let's go rook to c8. This bishop is still very annoying on this diagonal. What do I do now? How do I keep making progress? Let's play b5. One of the ideas is to play knight b6, knight c4. Perfect. With them playing a3, they're saying that they're going to probably play b4 here. Knight c4 here, snug as a bug. The knight is perfect here. Knight takes b2. This did not defend the pawn, as now the rook can take the knight here on c3. This is a very common tactic. Thank you so much for the follow. Austin Gray. I don't know that language. Astachishoraniu. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Ku Dishka. Oh, thank you for loving me. I love you for loving me. Queen c7, exclam, losing the queen. Let's just bring the rook back to c8 here, huh? I really appreciate your content, and your cadence during the live games is great for learning. Expert thought process explainer. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I want to be an awesome creator. Rook takes here, and hopefully they play queen takes, because now I have bishop takes on a3, and well, this is going to be a pin and a win. And we have two passed pawns here, so it should be an easy enough win now. Oh, even easier when they resign, guys. Even easier. Start playing Andrew Tate in the house. Your wife will be... No, me and my wife already talk about Andrew Tate enough. We just saw that he got arrested recently over there too. So that's insane. Thank you for the follow. I don't know language. Marco, I don't know language. Pixie. There's just so much content here, guys. You have a mate in 42. Thank you so much. This is where, all of a sudden, Real Black Queen started doing tactics, and now she's telling me I'm missing my mates in 42. Yo, do you respond to YouTube? No, I don't respond to YouTube. My teacher from our local chess club, he's no GM or anything, told me to say tactics because I'm only 1700. Everyone else tells me to study endgames. I think if you studied both, that would be very good for you. I don't think there's a one or the other that you should do. Dang it, I'm trying to think of what I'm supposed to play here. I'm going to play e4 here. We'll see what happens. There's so many juicies. Okay, so c5. Last time we went d4 for the Smith-Morra. Let's just play the main line here with knight f3 and try to open up the game. Let's try to have a little fun. I'm against fun, but we're going to have a little bit of fun today. Okay, guys? Here we go. Knight c6, d4. Open positions. Thank you for the follow, Gio. Knight takes on d4. Why not? What mug are you using today? I already finished my coffee, guys, but it was my strawberry mug. Now I'm on to the midday, which means it's time for water. And as you guys can guess, I'm drinking out of a stein because that's how much I love water. E5, let's go knight d to b5. Typically, I don't like to play the main line, but this is the main line. We're going to put pressure on d6. It's like a Sheshnikov variation. We're going to play a sideline. I like to play knight to d5. They have to take here on d5 because I'm threatening knight to c7 check. So pawn takes on d5 here, and it's going to be queen side pawns 1, 2, 3, 4 against the queen side of them for only 3. Let's play pawn to c4. I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Typically, they play pawn to a6 and knight goes to c3. No coffee, guys. It's already afternoon here. If I drink coffee now, it's going to get crazy. Crazy taxi. Castles. Typically, they play f5 and try to go for a kingside attack. There's that a6, a little bit delayed, but still there. And we're going to be trying to push on the queen side here for typical ideas. Thank you for the follow, WizKid. Naif. Great. I will pick up puzzles again. Hey, how about this crazy idea? What if you do endgame puzzles? Blowing your mind, bro. Double the time. That's what it's like when you are a motivational guru like me. I can help you save time in your life. What if you run while doing sit-ups, doing chess puzzles? Do it at like 1 a.m. Get ahead. Bishop e3, guys. What is your Twitch so I can talk to you? My Twitch is Complete Chess. It's the same thing. Rook to c1, defending the knight. Dude, I'm on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I'm responding to you, bro. I don't understand. Is this like a joke? Are you a joke? Knight to b5 here. d6 is weak. But the real idea is actually bringing the knight to d4. And you can see e6, f5, and c6 are all weak squares here. Crazy taxi. Let's go. Yeah, that guy's voice was amazing, man. King h1. A fun way to play this, guys, is because, I love this because there's so much play here on the queen side. The center's a little bit closed, but maybe it can open up. Is to play rook to g1 and prepare pawn to g4. Now we can open up the king side here. So we got king side counterplay, center counterplay, and of course the queen side is always something to look at. g4. G takes on f5 is going to be a great move. Bishop takes on f5. Here we go. Oh, interesting. I guess we just play bishop takes d4 now. This looks like a very much a problem-solving move. Ooh, pawn to e3. It's a free pawn. Ah, this is a free pawn, but this is not the free pawn I want, guys. Bishop takes on e3. Look how beautiful the knight can be here. Oh, be all that you can be in the army. Bishop takes here, I think is pretty much forced. Bishop to d3. Perfect. Attacking on f5. I'll expect this move. Rook takes. g6 is a little bit weak. Double the rooks. Oh, interesting. Bishop to c8. Let's go rook to g5 here. Covering on f5 so they can stop bishop f5 ideas. My time is a little bit low. I think I'm pretty much forced to go ahead and trade queens here. Oosh, not something I want to do. Oh no, I can play queen c3. Let's go for it. Queen c3. Checkmate over here on g7. I'm going to expect queen f3 check, king to g1. Ah, but that is a problem because they have queen e3 check yet again. Should I take the draw? Oh, I guess I don't need to. Let's go rook to f1, attacking the queen. Maybe it was best to go ahead and play the other move though, huh? Let's go rook f2. Rook takes f4, exclam. Bishop takes g3 is an idea. Rook to g3. Queen e1 check. Goes into an endgame. Am I up an extra pawn here, guys? Queen takes. Bishop f1. Queen side's a little bit weak here. Oh gosh. Let's go rook a3, maybe rook a5. And maybe king g2 here. The idea is just to get out this pin. Okay, king to g3. b3 will be a good move since this rook is unprotected. I don't even know what that's about. b3. And do I play rook takes or pawn takes here? Let's go rook f3. The trade here is good for me. In fact, now with this rook traded off, now I think it's good to play rook takes on a4. Bishop d3. There's no need to take right away. This guy's still pinned. King e3. Okay. Ah! Let's go pawn takes here. Rook takes. Rook takes. We have a pass pawn, but not so simple here. I guess pawn is going to take here and check. Bishop back to f3. Bishop to e2. Okay, bishop d3, king takes. If they trade off the bishop, it should be an easy win. But they're not going to do that most likely. Maybe bishop... Oh, okay, h3. Bishop g4 check. Okay. a3. This is more about time at this point. Ah, bishop over here, and then we can push the pawn. Push the pawn. Okay. Push the pawn. Yeah, it's just about time at this point, unfortunately. Bishop over, bishop checks. King back. Bishop d1. Yeah, sorry. I definitely could have played that a little bit better, but again, it was mostly about time at that point. What's going on? Yo, low easy. Oh man, I'm laughing so hard. Dude, awesome. I laugh hard too. I laugh hard too. We got 10 minutes left, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go for pawn e4 again, and hopefully we'll get something else. Love the beard. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, another Sicilian. It's Sicilian day. Oh, look at this, guys. We got a 2600. Let's go for it. Knight to f3. d4. Let's take that centaur. Knight c3. And here we're going to play bishop d3. We might be getting my Jesse James Gambit specialty. Pawn takes. Queen takes. Interesting. I guess we'll just castle here. Notice that the queen takes on d4 is not good because of bishop b5 check, which I didn't expect him to fall for. Do we play pawn c4 here? Or bishop a3 first? Let's play pawn c4 here. Again, they cannot take the knight, or else we would take there. Let's go bishop e2. We don't want to trade queens. And bishop d3. Maybe we could just force a draw here. Since he's so high rated. Knight to f3. We'll just keep harassing the queen here for free tempos. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Remember, he's higher rated. I have nothing to prove. It's a win either way for me, baby. It's a win either way for me. Rook e1 with bishop d3 idea. Queen c6 was their idea. Bishop to d3. Bishop g5, attacking the knight. Pawn to h3. Bishop g5 over here, threatening to double the pawns. Let's see. What is he going to play here? Oh, interesting. He's allowing it to happen. Knight takes on e5. Bishop takes on f6. That is really interesting here. Huh. I guess I'll take. I don't see why I shouldn't give double pawns here. I don't see why this is going to be bad for me. Let's go ahead and play rook e4. I like this move. Rook h4, bringing the rook over to the king side. Actually, this rook h4 move is a very nice idea. Funny enough, if bishop f5, rook h4, queen g6, rook g4 wins the queen. And then you can go here, you can go there, you can go there, and then here, and then you take the juicer. And then, yeah, and then you take there, you take there, and then this is very important stuff, guys. Are you keeping up with me? Keeping up with me, camera guy? Do you play against viewers? Nah, you're cooked. 2,600 is basically more than 3,000 or 350. I messed up? Yeah, makes sense. Logical. Invest inside index funds, guys. You got this. Yeah, okay. I don't know why people say I'm like Nakamura. It's really weird. Knight to d4. So I just want a pawn. Yeah, don't look a gift horse in his mouth. Let's just play knight takes, rook takes on d1 here. Rook takes d4. We're just up an extra pawn for no good reason. And is bishop e4 the first move here? c4 is very weak. Rook b1. Let's go rook h4 here. I think we might be winning another pawn here. f5 gets played. I guess we're not winning another pawn then. g4. We could take in check here, guys. It doesn't really do too much, but let's do that. Let's take in check. And then play bishop back to d3. That was a terrible idea, guys. I just realized I'm pinning myself. Okay, king over to g1. Rook over to check. Rook over to d4 or e4? I don't know. Let's go rook e4 here. See what happens. h3 is now a protected pass pawn for them. Looking for checks here. I guess we could play rook to g3 here. Pawn takes. So this is good for me. The rook will need to stay here, I guess. Oh, I guess maybe we'll play g4 in the future. Man, this endgame is not too good for me. These bad pawns. Let's see what he plays here. The hope was to play g4, but I don't know if that's actually a viable threat anymore. Yeah, it's not really that good. Let's go rook check here. The king will go to c5. The king's going to just run in. Let's go rook to f4 and then pawn to g4. This pawn is going to fall. Bishop takes c4, loses the pawn on f7 here. Interesting. Bishop e4. Attacking this pawn. Bishop d5. Trying to make f7 weak here. I have to be careful. These guys are going to fall, so it's really just a matter of time. So this is kind of good. Rook e4. Maybe we'll take here on e6. Okay. That's another good move here. Only does good moves, this guy. Gosh darn it. Gosh duly darn it. I guess we're just going to have to play takes here. Go for a draw. This is not good. Rook over here. Rook takes. My king was very inactive here. This is bad. Ah, gosh darn it. All right, rook here. Rook takes. And then, oh, they're going to win the other pawn here too. Good game. This 2600 did a very good job. I thought I was doing pretty good here, but it did not work out like I wanted it to. Okay. Check. The important thing here is that the rook is cutting me off from getting in closer. So the endgame should be a lot easier now for him. Very good counterplay. I mean, very good play here from our opponent. And definitely, I think, a human player. Definitely a human player. You can see that because of these weird moves, but this is something, how a human would win the position. Very nice game. Good game. Oh my gosh. Oof. Might have been the last game. Yes, I think that is the last game here. So let's go ahead and jump out. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for my thematic. Oh, okay. Shoot. I need to... Oh. How much time's left? Wait, what is this? I left the tournament already, right? I thought I did. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and jump to a puzzle battle over here. I don't know. They could take my points if they want to. I'm gonna do a puzzle battle. Or no, you know what? I think the arena tournament might already started here too. Let's take a look because I'm gonna be doing the Champowski playing from the white and the black perspective. Sometimes it starts a little bit earlier. I made a blunder when I panicked. That makes sense. Usually I blunder when I panic. Perfect. We're now ready for the Champowski one. Let me go ahead and turn on the recording here. Here we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and join up, and we're going to be playing in this Champowski arena. We're playing the white and black side of this. Yeah, let's have some fun. Thank you for the follow. Yo, no, Black Fist, Dozy. I love Jesse James. Thank you, Henry. All right, here we go. We're starting off here, and I like to usually start with knight to e4 here to attack the b-hop here on g5. And then bishop e3 is an interesting move. Let's go ahead and play pawn to d5. I assume their plan was to play pawn f3 here. Oh, how's it going? How's it going, Damien? Nice to see you again on a Monday night. Let's go pawn to g6 here, bishop g7, and then we're going to get ready castle. The whole way that they're playing here is not to be recommended. Not to be recommended here. Rook a2, I have no idea what's going on over here. Let's go ahead and castle for king safety. Guys, you're more than welcome to join the arena tournament. There's good chances. How many players are in this Champowski tournament? Guys, there's only literally 59 players, so you have really good chances on playing me. I'm going to be playing this for an hour. Bishop f5. I mean, who's not going to do a free developing move there? And let's go knight to d7. The idea is to play c5. Yep, can we still play c5? Actually, we need to play h5 real quick because g4 was threatening to trap our bishop. The idea is to play... Oh, okay, they're going to give us a free pawn. Don't threaten me with a good time. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. Why not? Rook takes. Pawn takes. Don't threaten me with a good time. And play pawn to c5 here and open up the position. Jesse, has anyone told you you look like Jesse from Complete Chess? No. No, they have not. Nobody has ever said I look like who I am. They usually compare me to fat guys on the internet. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Knight f5. I'm not too sure what this move did. I can still take on d4. So I guess we're just going to do that. Let's just take on d4. Bishop takes here. And then probably just trade off the bishop over here. Maybe even pawn to c5 here. Yeah, there's no need to trade here. Let's play pawn c5. Hopefully they'll take. And then we'll play pawn takes on d4 back. Ah, perfect. The bishop just goes back to g7. We're building up our center. We're going to slowly push forward here. Thank you for the follow. Manua. It's 2 p.m. for what do you mean? Good evening. Good evening, man. You got to be thinking about other places in the world, man. It's not just all about you, bro. Not all about you. Knight to f6, d4, e5. Let's take this centaur. Here we go. Pawn c4 gets played, d4, killing this bishop. This bishop's really good for defense, so I want to keep it on the board for as long as possible. Rook e8, getting ready to play pawn to e5, e4, and open up this king so we can attack it finally. Because if there is a good opponent, you can easily abort. Oh, interesting. Okay. e5. Usually I like playing the strong opponents. e5, e4. Let's take that centaur. Thank you for the follow, S and Limian and Kostian. Jesse, has anyone ever told you look like Chris Hemsworth? Funny enough, I get that a lot. Me and Chris like to work on our deltoids, bro. Ugh, our deltoids. So yeah, I get that quite a bit. So I appreciate you for telling me that because yeah, it happens all the time. I get that all the time. Thank you for the follow, Jacob Fairfax. Jacob from Fairfax. Let's see here. What's the idea? There's so many ideas here. B3. Let's just keep it simple. I'll play rook c8 to take on c4. Developing another piece, why not? c4. Looking about putting pressure on this guy right here. And also maybe queen takes on f7 ideas. I see you. I see you. Let's go knight to g4. Threatening knight to e3 ideas. And also maybe queen takes g5 ideas here too. It's actually my surname, funny enough. What? That's a surname? That's funny. That is funny enough. Queen takes g5 here. When I move the knight, the queen moves diagonally. And so it was able to take this piece for free. Funny enough, they could have just played knight takes on e4 here. But they chose not to. Where can I buy Complete Chess? We are not a franchise. You cannot buy us. Let's play pawn just takes on a6, just because I don't want them to take. Rook takes here, good move. Hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. Let's go knight to e3 here. Knight takes G2 ideas, queen to G3 ideas. This queen is unprotected, so we're going to look for tactics against that if we can. Double pawns are super good if there is a bishop or pawn defending it. They definitely looking good today, brah. Ooh, you are. Let's go queen to G3, checkaroonie. Be told I miss you. So knight F1 check can force the queen trade, which is lame. But I am pretty lame. I am a lame guy, so let's go knight F1 check. The idea is to take, so if they take, we take here. And they missed it. Queen takes B3. Free money. It's, oh gosh, here we go. Fool does just as well. Hope it gives you hell. Hope it gives you hell. Let's see. Pawn E3 check does not lead to mate. Bishop H6 check is good. Boom, boom. Well, you'll be thinking to yourself. We'll just do this checkmating idea. Queen C3 check. King to D1. Knight E3 check. Pawn takes. And then rook to D8 will probably get played to checkmate. Also, rook to D2 is another idea. Be told I'm lying. Awesome. Oh, God. Dude, that was scary. It didn't make the little click sound of checkmate. So then I was like, oh, God, did I miss a piece there? And that's worth the damn and treats you well. But he's a fool and just as well as just still hell. All right, on to the next one. Again, we're playing the Trumpowski from the white and black side. Here, I played knight to E4. Let's see what black is going to be playing this time here. All right, E6 gets played. I'm going to go ahead and continue with pawn to E4, which I think is a great move. We got two pawns in the center. Obviously, knight cannot take because of the pin. Let's go E5 here. They typically play the knight to D5 here. Trade, I don't think is good for me. I'm going to play the bishop back to D2. If you trade, it just helps them develop the queen, right? I don't want to do that. I think I can beat you in 3 moves. I think you're right. I believe in you. Let's go knight to F3. And let's develop our kingside pieces. Knight C3. Maybe even pawn to C4. I'm not too sure. Let's play pawn to C4. And then we'll play knight C3. Bishop to D3. Thank you for the follow. 4 a.m. And you got to tell me how you got that name. Knight C3. Just developing. Probably A3 will get played next. And then my bishop can go to D3 with ideas of Greek gifts. Look at that. I played A3 and they kicked it away by themselves. Okay, here the Greek gift idea is going to be pawn to H4. Because the bishop's still guarding. Well, you know what? We're going to go for it. H4, H5. We're going to just try to open up this king side. Funny enough, they played G6 even though it wasn't attacking there yet. It's almost like they knew what I was thinking. Let's play bishop E4 for a free tempo on the rook. The real idea is to play pawn H5. We're going to pry open this H file whether they want to or not. Bro, can we play after this game? Hey, bro, no. We're not playing after this game. Pawn to A3. And then pawn to H5. Thank you for the follower. Anders and Potato. Patecchio. Bert Kreischer. That is funny, bro. I haven't heard that before. Ah, thank you for the heart. Dude, it's crazy how bad I am at that. Okay, H5. Of our lives on holiday. Let's go queen to C2. The idea here is to take, and win. Because I'm a winner, guys. And that's what winners do. Pawn takes G6. Ah, a gift. Pawn takes. Pawn takes. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Much appreciation. Pawn takes over here. Bishop takes on G6. Oof. Yeah, the king side has fallen. I was really trying to get the queen over there, but unfortunately, the bishop's in the way. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the queen in now. Obviously, I think it's a better idea to castle queen side now, since the other rook can slide into the game here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is it bishop check here? Maybe 95? Let's just castle here. And then I'll think about some attacking ideas. Thank you for the follow. Gil Maluzma. Oh, interesting. They played there. 95. Is this a good move? This might be good. I think this might win the queen. No, it doesn't win the queen. But knight e5 is good because it defends the bishop. We'll play bishop h6 next here. Oh, interesting. Let's go bishop h6, attacking the queen. So we can at least win the rook here if we want it. Do you guys want a rook? Our rook's good. Look at this. The only free square for the queen is queen h8. Opposite of this rook. So bishop g5 is just winning. Bishop f7 check can get played. Rook takes on f7. Queen g6 check. Rook g7. Queen e8 check. Now let's just do it. It looks fun. I don't know if it works here, guys, but I'm all about having fun. Bishop f7 check. Queen g6 check. The rook is supposed to block here. And then we go queen e8 check. Oh, wait a second. I played bishop takes here. Queen e8 check, bishop f8. Actually, bishop takes here now. Oh gosh, I think I did mess this up a little bit. That's okay. Queen e8 check. Ugh. The rest of our lives on holiday. Hey, what's going on, dear sister? I think we're supposed to play rook h3 with the idea of rook to g3. Is that what we're supposed to do here, guys? Someone give me the answers. Let's go rook h3. Idea is to play rook to g3. Pins and wins. Yeah, the king just looks a little bad here. Don't forget your daily heart. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, interesting. Queen g5 check. I guess we just play the king to b1 here, right? We still are threatening rook to g3. Our king has been placed to a better square now. But a narrow. Oh, I guess maybe they could play knight c6 now. I was planning on playing queen to h5 here, but that's kind of gone. Oh, they did another check there. King a1. They should be out of checks now. Let's see here. So now rook g3 check is pretty strong. And probably might even lead to a checkmate. Bert Chrysler. That is not how you spell it. No, because the bishop was guarding the queen. Yeah. Queen f... So rook g3 is a good idea because it pins and wins. Or we could checkmate in one. Rook g3 to win the queen. Or checkmate in one. Oh, man. It's a tough position to play there. It was meat. Are you playing a tournament? I am. As usual, I am playing a tournament. I'm playing a Trumpowski variation. So we're playing the white and black side of it. Here we go. We get the white side yet again, guys. Let's see what variation black chooses this time. Thank you for the follow. JOR. Do you still play people? No, not really. Bro, that's a joke. Bro, that's a joke. Why are you so angry, bro? Why are you so angry? Let's go knight to f3. Ah, knight c6. Interesting. Okay. Remember, you're supposed to push the pawn up here first. What country is this? Catalina wine mixer. Okay. Let's go ahead and play pawn to e3. Do you ever read chat? No, I never read chat. Let's go knight to d2. Just defending this knight over here. His bishop can't guard. You can't guard. Bishop h4. Bishop to d3. Oh, interesting. Trying to put pawns in front of your king. This only makes it weak. Let's play h3. Bishop to... Oh, actually, we'll play pawn c3. And then bishop c3. And then maybe queen e2 with e4, e5 ideas. Awesome. We're going to go on castle queenside and follow this good idea. Do you math debate your pool? Wow, it's a really good question. Let's go king to b1. Let's see if he plays e5 here. Pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes. Yeah, that would actually be a terrible move, right? We just win a free pawn. I wonder if their favorite opening is the Catalan. Dang, look at this guy. He's asking all the important questions here, guys. All the important questions here. Knight takes e5 here does attack the queen. Bishop takes here. We're going to do bishop takes here. This just wins a free piece. Because now I have g4 getting the bishop out. So now that I can take on e5. Sweet. DJ spin. How do you know which side to castle? Typically, I look about the attacking chances for both sides. And then I make a guesstimation of where I think that it's going to be safer. Pawn to g4. Again, the idea is to play knight takes on e5. I couldn't play knight takes on e5 because of this pin. But now I can. Castle away from the attacking pieces, typically. Very good recommendation, Colnith. How old are you? I think I'm like 60 minus 21. Who's going to do the math? Who's going to do the math, guys? You should come to dinner. You should come to dinner. He's 97. Uh-oh. Oh, they said something to me in chat. Nice. Well, that's so nice. Typically, they talk about my mother and about her weight and how unsmart she is. So that's really nice that they just said, nice. 39. 49. Couldn't you just take the rook? If they take the queen, you take their queen trade. It wasn't as good because at the end of this, the bishop was going to take the rook here on d1. And my knight was like, yeah, I can only take this knight here. If I could win the rook at the end, then yes, it would have been good. Now it's good, though, because I'm going to be getting the rook. I really am. I'm 42, and he's 5 years younger than me. See, that's better and easier math for people to do. Mom, mistaken. For heaven you a heart worth breaking, and I've been wrong, I've been down. I'm actually kind of curious here. I thought they were going to play knight takes g4. Yeah, I don't know. Team 900, it's really hard. It is. But you'll get over 1,000 one day, bro. You're going to get over 1,000. I can feel it in me bones. Are you speed puzzles better or on you think longer? I think I'm good at both. But I think with more time, I do better. He has left. Oh, no, they left. He left. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave 2 then. I'm going to leave 2. Are they still gone? Sorry, I had to pay the water bill. I had to pay the water bill. I do look good for my age. I look good for 97. Dang. They complimented me and then they BM'd me. Oh, they played rook e7 here finally. All right, pawn takes on h5. I appreciate them waiting until I went to the restroom. That's really nice of them. This is obviously even better. Why did he leave? I had to go to the restroom. It's a fun little saying. I had to go pay the water bill. But basically, I had to relieve myself inside of a toilet. Okay, here we go. f5 is kind of a weak square. Let's go knight to d4. Looking to go to f5 here. Let's dominate. Let's dominate. Oh, man. Knight takes here. I guess we just take the knight. Knight to f5. A little forkaroonie winning the exchange now. Because if they move the bishop, we take the rook. If they... okay, bishop just goes back to... c2 here, making things nice and simple. This guy's still hanging. Oh, and if they move the rook, then we just take the bishop, and then knight can move backwards here too. Woo! Knight g6 was the best move. Yeah, I was expecting them to sacrifice on g4 here. John, math wasn't my best in school. I'm not gonna lie. I made up the math, guys. I'm 37. I tried to get as close as I could. I think you guys probably did the math right. I didn't do the math right. I'm not a good mather. I'm not a good mather, guys. Okay. Oh, I won on time, guys. I'm a time winner. Okay, on to the next one. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let's see if we get the white. Oh, we should be getting the black side of the Trumpowski now. Funny, I feel like I've been getting lots of whites here today, huh? Or is that just me? Yeah, I was supposed to stream earlier in the morning, but I had some meetings I had to attend. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a chess tournament with the San Antonio Spurs knock on wood. So hopefully that goes through. Okay, here we go. We're playing knight 2e4. Again, the idea is to attack the b-hop over here. In the river and wanna get up to the fall. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Noah, Rod, Islam. It's day off, everyone. Oh, I like to take on g5 here because I like this bishop pair. Apparently, someone had told me that Levi Rosman was, or Gotham Chess was recommending this move. So, I like to play against it. It's called the Raptor variation, apparently. So, queen takes, knight to f3. The queen will go back to e7. And then bishop g7 will put pressure on this pawn. Lose. Bishop g7 next. Pressure on the pawn. Maybe even knight c6 here. It's day off, everyone. I'm here to troll my brother, but he plays along. Of course, of course. My dear, lovely sister loves to troll. Because she looks like one. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My sister is so pretty. So pretty. Let's go ahead and castle here for king safety. Maybe knight to d5 will get played here. We'll go queen back to d8, c6, and then put pressure on this guy yet again. Funny enough, knight f6 check is a move here. I can't say it's the best, but getting rid of my dark square bishop is a gambit kind of way to play. I meet the height requirement. Aww, my sister's very short. My sister's a shorty. I think is what they call them. There we go. All that water. All that water. Bum 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 bum. We are the ones wanna choose. Always wanna play, but you never wanna lose. Oh, Shorty is not the right name, bro. Well, I'm sorry, Max, but I'm still gonna troll my sister. It's short time. Why? We're not even able to play chess today, guys. No one's making moves. You gotta say short time. Knight c6 here. Let's put pressure on the pawn. Oh, I guess we just take free. Guys, when you get free pawn, you take free pawn. There we go. Bishop takes on e5 here. Whoop, hi. c6, d5 will probably be my next moves here to try to get my pieces out. Queen h6 would be very bad for me, so let's go ahead and play bishop g7 and stop this, at least for now. Hey, Tactical Cabal, thank you so much for the roses. He knows how to win my heart. d6 here so that they can't play queen h3 to put pressure on h7. You're so up high when you in your eyes eternal cries. Bishop g4. It just came with a free developing tempo to attack the rook. I don't think the rook can really be moved anywhere else that's going to be better. Oh, interesting. They played bishop back to e2. Yeah, let's just play bishop takes on e2 then. The queen has to take, and now she can't go to h5. Let's go c6 here, attacking the knight. Actually, I really don't like that move. After this, knight c3, I can play bishop takes. Oh, cool. They played the way that I was hoping they would. I'm going to go ahead and play queen f6 for a double attack on f4 and also on b2 here. Oh, interesting. I guess pawn just takes here? Yeah, pawn just takes. And queen just takes, and I'm still threatening checkmate, and they can't play knight c4 anymore, as this would be dropping the queen. Thank you for sharing the live. How's it going, NM? It's going okay, my friend. Rook to e8, putting pressure on e3. And this might be a problem for them. They're going to have to defend the correct way here. So this is the correct way. The other way of this rook coming over would have been bishop to h6. But we can still make some threats here. Why not? Let's play f5, f4 here. Let's try to pin. Let's try to win. Thank you for the follow. Hate. And what is that? Do you pronounce it Rabby or Raby? I like to think it's Raby. Hey, what's going on? Reload. I'm professional ad man. How's it going, Bootsy? Troy. Okay, G3. So I just take it for free. I don't see why not. Let's play queen takes. If the knight tries to take on f5 here, I think we can just play rook takes on e2. Just take the queen. Because even though they take our queen... Wait a second. Is that the right idea? So rook takes here. Knight takes queen. Huh. Prescriptions to make me feel a-okay. Wish that you're in my head. Yeah, so rook takes on e2 would just be a way to make a queen trade, which I can't really say I like. So let's just play queen to f4 check. We're going to either take on f5 or take on e3 here. But either way, I think this is still a very good position for me. What's my streak on chess.com? Rook takes. I cannot take the knight here, guys, because if I took it, then they take an e8 check. And now we should just be winning with the rook upon endgame. Oh, awesome. Never mind. This endgame's good with the rook and knight versus the... rook and bishop versus the knight. Let's play h5 and let's start pushing some p. Pushing some p. What's going on, Theo? Glad you're a big fan. Much appreciation. Rook e7, just defending the pawn. And we'll probably bring our king up here and start and just keep pushing the pawns here. King d2, exclam, rook to d7, pins and wins. My heart ache. Okay, so I guess we just keep pushing the pawn. I'm not sure why they'd want the rook on d1 here. Knight c4, I guess. Pass pawns must be pushed, but you should push them together, guys. So g5, g4, g3, pawn h3. The knight wants to go to f3, so we go g4. Killing this knight move. The pawns are just running up fast here. g3 looks like a great move to me. Notice the idea is here just to play g2. Oh, interesting. Check there. The rook is not on the right place. And these pawns are going to beat the knight. The knight can't stop it. So we're going to play... there. g2, knight h2. Pained you, so I must replace you. Easier said than done. I wish you were the one listening into my heart instead of my head. Bishop f4 check, and then we'll keep pushing the pawn forward. I could try just to get the pawn over for the rook, but I want to get both pawns here. This will make the game a lot easier. I'll get one pawn to queen. Chill, daddy, chill. h2. I don't like that move. Let's go rook to g8. Or no, king to g6. Let's go king g6. I want to play h2 and make a queen with both the pawns here. How do I get a game against you? You can give me money, I guess. I do like money. Pawn up. Yeah, unfortunately we have to play this. Because after here, knight to h3, we're going to play the queen and they get to take in check. King over, but the rook's hanging and we get a queen. So it's unfortunate, guys. It's unfortunate. Ugh. And here, if you take, then they're going to be able to defend. So we're going to go ahead and just make a queen here. I don't want this knight. I want a queen. And funny enough, the knight's now trapped. So either way, she was destined to die. Bam! Gifts of 200 coins or more. He's a chess master. I am a cheese master. I am a cheese master. Here we go. We got the black side again. Let's do it again. Knight to e4, attacking the b-hop over here. Here we go, attacking the bishop. Pawn to d5, g6, bishop g7, bishop c1. Definitely not the best move in my opinion. Let's play pawn to d5 and take that center. What's your favorite type of cheese? I'm very, very American. You know, I got red, white, and blue blood. So my favorite type of cheese is American cheese. There you go. Bishop to g7 right here. Oh, knight c3. I'm going to go ahead and just play bishop g7 here. If they want to take, pawn takes, and then the d4 pawn can become weak. Baby. Go ahead and play pawn takes there. Interesting. Let's go ahead and castle for king safety. c5 here. If they take, bishop or knight takes here is really good. Actually, just knight takes here, right? Yeah, knight takes here would be good. Have you won a chess tournament in real life? I have. I won the San Antonio City Championship 7 times. Let's go ahead and play. Interesting. e3 is not really a good move. Let's play knight takes c3. Knight c6. a6. These double pawns, I'm going to try to make them weak. The streams don't know about prime Jesse James. Okay. Thank you, David. e6. Yeah. I'm not in my prime no more. Let's go bishop to a6. Rook to c8, putting pressure on the backward c-pawn. His chess tournament trophy is as tall as him. It's true. The guy who made the trophy said, Jesse, how big do you want the trophy? I said, as big as my ego. So he made the trophy about 5'7". So it's like literally my height. Let's go pawn to e6 here. Cruising my agility. And here, I guess their plan is to play a5. Knight a5 I kind of like here. Knight e7, f5, d6 to go to e4 is really good. I guess we'll play the knight to a5 here. Knight c4 looks like as snug as a bug. Unc, shave that beard. Sam, no. Maybe when you become a man, you're going to be able to grow a beard. But until then, you're going to have to respect those that do have beards. Okay, bro? Respect those that do have beards. I'm in my prime. I'm out of my prime now, guys. I'm just no good. Not as good as I used to be. Bishop f1. Yeah, I'm okay with this trade. This bishop is going to be traded off for this one over here. And then let's play the rook over to c8. The idea is to put pressure down the c file here. So maybe queen c7 next, and then taking on d4 to attack c2 or the c3 pawn. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Malcolm. Much appreciation. No coffee today. I know. This is low energy Jesse. Rook takes on c5. Now you have these ugly double pawns that we can attack. Queen c7, rook to c8, Alekhine's gun. Here it comes, guys. These c-pawns are ugly and they must die. Unfortunately, they must die here. Knight c4, knight takes here, and knight takes over here, rook takes over here. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't see you over there, Hut. The Famo Hamid. Interesting name. I kind of like knight c4 here and just taking here. Funny enough, knight b5 would then fork me, huh? Let's play a6 real quick just to defend against knight b5 idea. Does it scratch when you touch your beard? I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. Hey, how's it going, A Mini? How's it going? Oh, thank you for the gifts. Much appreciations. Thank you for that. And thank you for the follow. F Akuk. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Knight c4, I can take on c3. Bishop takes d4 in the future. Let's go ahead and play rook to c8. Alekhine's gun this thing. Have you ever played against Magnus in a physical board? I have not. No, guys. I am not a very good chess player. I'm only a cheese master. Oh, I missed. That was the idea. No! And now the knight can jump to b5 in these variations. This is not going to be good for me. Let's go knight to c4 here, forking the rook and the bishop. Oh, maybe you know it's not so bad. I just want a piece. Even my mistakes are good for me, guys. I missed the Santa beard. Don't worry, Chris. It will come back. It's coming back. How can I be good at this game like you? Usually I recommend if you have a girlfriend or a wife, you should leave her. If you spend time with your family, stop doing that. If you have any friends, don't talk to them anymore. Give up on school and just study chess 8 hours a day. You know what? I'm sorry. 12 hours a day. And yeah, then you'll be as good as me, bro. You're welcome. You're welcome. Queen to d7 over here. Attack the rook. Attacking the b-hop. Yeah, it takes a lot of work to be good at chess, guys. I mean, to be good at anything, you have to put a lot of work into it, guys. Knight takes here. Bishop takes here. I kind of like. Are we gonna do that? Sure, why not? Bishop takes, attacking the rook. Rook takes over here. We got two beautiful rooks. Gloom. How do I get a girlfriend when I am unemployed and play chess 24/7? Oh gosh, I missed that this was being attacked, huh? Yes. Okay, so get a girlfriend and then dump her. There you go, bro. I got you. Get a girlfriend, then dump her, and then tell her it's because of chess. That makes the most sense that I've ever made, man. Alone. I walk alone, I walk Let's go bishop e5 here. I don't want to protect the pawn. I just want to play rook takes c2 and try to go for checkmate or something. How long have you been playing chess for? 19 years now. Rook takes on c2. Here comes this passed pawn, which can be very troublesome. Let's find out how troublesome it is, though. Walk alone. Guys, listen to him. Because of his advice, I'm a GM now. Pretty much, right? Here we go. Pawn to d4. The idea is to play queen to d5 and try to go for some checkmating ideas. Since he was born, he was a chess because he sucks at regular sports. Unfortunately for my sister, it's not true. I was actually pretty good at sports. I just don't like to play them. It required me to run and work with other people. Not to my strengths. Yes, he played f4 here, but now his king side's very weak. So now I think I just play queen to d5. And I think that's just game over here. There's no good way to stop checkmates. There's too many checkmates now. Oh, you played soccer? How much money you made from chess alone? Luke tournaments and stuff. You don't really make too much money playing in chess tournaments, guys. At least if you're trying to make money playing chess, which I highly don't recommend. If you want to make money, I highly recommend going to like a job like McDonald's. They pay you more. So, and they pay you on time. But I think, our city championship, you only get like $600 first place. And that only happens once a year. The way that I make my money is you teach. Remember, those that cannot do, teach. I'm not a good chess player, so I teach other people to be good at chess. There you go. Why he's always with the cap? Because my head needs to be sheltered. That's exactly why. Yo, what's going on, DJ? We got 22 minutes left here. I will teach you. I will teach you. What if I want to be unemployed, Unc? I mean, aren't you already unemployed? Aren't you living your dream? He's balding. Yeah, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind. I'd like, if I do go bald, I'd love to just shave it down the center and just keep the sides. That would be the best I would do. Here we go, pawn to e4. Let's take that centaur. That'd be a dream of mine. My wife doesn't want me to do that, though. She said if I start to bald, she says I have to take it all off. I said I want to keep I want to just shave the center and just keep the sides. That was my goal. Bishop takes is forced here, or else if we bring it back, then they're going to be able to take. And let's go and play knight to... Oh, no, c3. Let's build up this pawn structure E. What's your FIDE, Elo? It's 2285. Interesting, they played there. Let's go and play knight to f3 and get ready to play bishop to d3. How long took you to hit 2k rapid? I think I was born with the 2k rapid. I don't think I ever was not 2k rapid. Here we go, pawn d5. Let's kick this knight. This pawn structure is very nice. Are they going to play knight e5 here? Oh, okay, they do it like this. Okay, so pawn takes. Knight to e5 now is what I'm assuming. And then knight to d2 here? Or just knight takes right away? Actually, I think we are... No. Let's play knight to d2 here. We're hoping that they take and just keep up the development. Why is chat not showing in the box besides you're over the board? I don't know. I thought it was on the other day. Wait. Life is ours. We live it our way. Maybe focus on the game. Maybe you should stay out of this, bro. Let's go ahead and castle here. King safety is important. Nothing else matters. You should do that for Halloween. Check here. Knight takes, I think, is best. We're trying to play against these bishops right here. Interesting. Bishop to f4. g3. Let's kick this bishop away. Something new. Let's go ahead and play rook to e1. Let's take that center. So the problem here with d6 is now this bishop looks terrible. Let's go knight to d2. Looking for either knight e4 or maybe even knight to c4 here. Maybe we're going to have what's called a good knight versus a bad bishop. Let's try this out. Bishop g4. Queen takes on g4. I think the guy that you're playing against is really happy now. Yeah, he might be. He's playing really well for 1,000. I'm not too unhappy with my position. Queen to d7 here. Attack, attack. Complete chess. The type of guy to flush a... Okay. That's an interesting thing to say. And nothing else matters. Okay, so queen d7 here puts pressure on the bishop and also on the rook here. So we should at least be winning a free pawn. Always a hater in the bunch. Haters gonna hate. Unfortunately, they did see the threat of the bishop, but they missed that I could take the rook here on e8. The song is on point. Hey, what's going on, Cairo? And also, you are better than you say you are. I'm really impressed by your skills. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am impressed. Sometimes I impress myself. I don't know what to say. Let's go rook to e1. Here, they'll probably play pawn to c4 because they hope I'll miss on f2 attack over here. I said it in a good way, and I didn't mean it to be mean. Well, thank you so much. That really is nice to say then. Thank you. Knight e4 is a move. It attacks the queen and defends on f2. Let's just play queen to e2. Keep it simple. We'll just defend so I can take on c4 here next. Can you play Hope Chess for a game? Yeah, sure. That sounds like a fun thing to do. Let's play Hope Chess. Chessy, how do you deal with haters? The best way to deal with the hater, at least in my opinion, is to be very nice to them. Always be nice to them. Makes snarky comments that are nice, but maybe a little bit of a push on them. Do well in life, you know? I don't really think about them. Yeah, just make fun of them, but just be fun about it too. I love haters. They be drinking that haterade. Oh, a different view. And nothing else matters. Here we go. Let's take on Serbia. D5 gets played here. Interesting. Let's go ahead and play bishop takes on f6 here. Oh god, I'm about to resign. Oh, let's just play e3. Dang it. I wanted to play bishop takes on f6. I should have played it. I should have done it, guys. I should have been a champion. Let's play bishop d3. Trade this guy off. Perfect. And then knight to d2. Knight to f3. Oh. h6. Let's bring the bishop back. Awesome. Bishop to g3. Interesting, yes. Let's play bishop e5 here. Hopefully they'll take. And now this pawn looks a little nice here. Pawn f4. Yes, let's keep a good-looking pass pawn over here. You are so wholesome. Well, thank you so much, Billy Joel. You out on glasses so you can see if you give a... Pretty much. Oh, well, thank you so much, tickety-tockety. Do I go knight f3 here? I think knight f3 is a move, right? The idea... I probably will not castle kingside here, guys, because my king doesn't... I think it's going to be easier for them to attack. In who we are... Let's go queen e2 here. And get ready to castle queenside. I think my guy's going to be a little bit happier here. They're your fans either way. Be grateful you live rent-free in their head. I guess. I prefer if they just didn't talk to me, but... They usually like to talk to me a little bit more than I like to talk to them. But I don't like to say anything to let them know that, you know, they're bothering me. Let's go. Is it knight to d4? Yeah, knight to d4 looks like a good move. Why not? Pawn takes over here. And knight takes on e4 looks good to me. Either way, we're going to be getting a good pawn structure out of this. And, oh, interesting. Knight takes here. Perfect. Notice that they take back with the queen. Now we get to take on g4, winning a pawn and stopping them from castling. This worked out really well. Maybe we'll double the rooks here with d4 and over here. Or maybe they'll just blunder, huh? Rook takes d5. Queen takes on e3. Check. I'm threatening check here. So I'm drowning. Let's see. Is it rook takes d5 the move here? Rook to d8. I don't want to give him any counterplay that I don't have to. Let's play rook to d4 and get ready to double the rooks here. The hope is that they would play c5. Then I take on d5 since this would be covering it up. That's okay. Let's go ahead and play. Is it f5 the move? Is e6 the move? I think it's e6. Let's go for the attack here, guys. If they castle, pawn takes on f7 here. Check. And this pawn can be going places. Practice, NK. Practice your tactics, my friend. Ooh, this is not going to be good for him. Pawn e7. Pawn takes in check. Let's take in check here. Queen checks here. Wins at least a pawn. Notice that the rook goes to e7, the most common move here. Queen g8 check here will win the rook. So here they're going to go ahead and play there. Queen takes on h6 check now. Ooh, interesting. King back over here. I really want to double the rooks here. Stop us. I could just push my passed pawns here. I guess we'll do that. Let's go g4. Let's just try to win with these passed pawns. Drowning. Queen a6, attacking on a2. Simple chess. Let's just defend. King back to b1. Maybe they're thinking they can go queen to e2 here. Yeah. Let's just go check here. And then we can bring the rook over to e1 to defend and also attack the queen. Why not? Rook over to e1. So I'm surrounded. Bustin', 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 bustin'. I'm drowning. Yeah, I did. I guess the queen's going to have to go back, right? Oh, look at this nice little move here, guys. To attack the king, we're going to go play pawn to c4 and try to make the d5 pawn here weak now. Honestly. Again, the queen is guarding this guy, so we don't have to worry about it. So we're going to start off with pawn takes here. Hopefully they play pawn takes back here. I think c5 was actually better. Now we'll double the rooks. One of the ideas is take on d5 check, but also rook takes on e4 is also going to be not a bad move here. Oh, this poor guy. This poor guy. And we got plenty of time on the clock here. The only way that he can escape me is if he was able to draw this out until the tournament ends. We got 13 minutes, guys. 13 minutes. She wants some drowning. Dipped it in the mountain. Everywhere that I go, I'm surrounded. Let's go queen h6 check here. Just looking for forced moves here. Rook takes d5 idea. So here, let's go pawn f5 check now. I think if the king goes here, it's checkmate at 1. Yeah, that's checkmate at 1. So here we go, queen g5 check. I'm sorry, queen g7 check, attacking the king, attacking the rook. Queen e5 check here. Oof. If the king goes to f8, I can play queen to h8 check here and take the rook. Oh, and king f8's pretty much forced here, guys. Because I'll play rook takes d5 here. But basically, queen h8 check did win the rook over here. Rook takes d5. I don't know. Is that any good? Let's do it. Rook takes d5 here. Attacking the queen. Queen to h8 check. Oh, we should have a mate here, right? Rook check. Mate. Awesome. Yeah, instead of taking that free rook or rooney, let's go ahead and go for the mate, guys. Let's do it. Do it. Chop, chop, chop. All right. On to the next one. Interesting. Okay, on to the next game. All right, here we go. Knight to e4, attacking the b-hop. Conversion, self-drive version 7.0. I'm going to go for this g5 idea. This is so interesting. Yeah, f3 gets played, pawn takes, and then we'll go d5 here. We've got the bishop pair here, which is what I like, and it mixes things up a little bit. What's wrong with trying to play for fun? Uh-oh. Try not to play for fun against 2100s, though. Uh-oh. Let's go c5 here, trying to mess up the center. Bishop g7 here, bishop h6. Knight c6, pressure on the d4 pawn. Maybe bishop h6 here. h3 is now the move to play. You didn't want to play it earlier. The doubling of the pawns here would be good for me. Secret of taxi. There's order. There's order. Uh-oh, I'm lagging really bad right now. More wood for their fires like neighbors. Ah, funny enough, I can't play the move I really wanted to play. Let's go ahead and play... Actually, queen b6 is not a bad move. Putting pressure on b2, d4, and maybe bishop h6 here next. Yeah, I like this position quite a bit. It's fun, it's active, it's hip, it's new. Of our city, what do you want the world? How do you want the server? The server. Now, somewhere between the sacred silence of sweet. Somewhere. Queen takes b2, knight to b5 can get played, huh? I don't know, looks a bit tricky. Queen takes b2, knight b5. I don't like that as much. Knight takes d5 here. Maybe just bishop e6 here is going to be my move. I don't want to... Yeah, I think I'm just going to play bishop e6. I don't really like this move, but I'm going to be trying to castle queenside here. What do you on the world? How do you want the soul? Now, somewhere between the sacred silence and sweet. A3 is interesting. I'm not sure why they wanted to play there. Let's go to play bishop h6 now. I'm not sure if they're trying to play like knight a4. I don't know what that would be particularly doing. Bishop h6. The bishop looks really nice on this diagonal here. Queen takes b2, knight a4 would now be trapping the queen. Oh. Rook to g8 looks good. Rook to c8 looks good. Maybe my king should just stay in the center here. He's enjoying himself. Why not? Oh. Scream. Interesting. Bishop to e3. Attacking the rookaroonie. Attacking on d4 here too is nice. Man. Yeah, my rain dance. Oh, interesting. Rook to g7 here. So I guess we just take on d4, right? All right, here we go. Knight takes d4. I don't know. I don't know. So let's just go. Let's just go for it, guys. Queen takes on d4. Typically, I would want to play bishop takes, but there's lots of moves with this kind of stuff going on. So, yeah, I don't know. Bishop b5, check. King f8, attacking the rook. And e5 is really weak here, too. So I think the trade of queens here is definitely a good idea. Andy, took me like an IC. Oh, man. I'm glad. I hope it's still streaming, but I have lagged so bad. Dang. A lot of me. You could get a taste. Oh, I'm in the portrait. Oh, that's so interesting. Is it just bishop f2 check? And then queen e3 checkmates? I think knight b5 was just a blunder, right? Just check and then mate? Wow. 6 minutes left, so there was no way they were going to be stopping this anyways. Well, that worked out. Yeah, that worked out here, guys. How much time's left? Only 6 minutes? Alright, guys. Sorry, it's lagging so bad, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it a day. Alright, guys. I will see you guys later. If you haven't already, go ahead and give me a follow and subscribe. And, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Laters.